Welcome back to Acoustic Music and Things. I am David, and this is an acoustic thing. So this is that video that I've kind of been dreading to make just all together. There's so much I love about this guitar and so much that makes me angry. So this is a made-to-measure Gibson acoustic. So I'll give you the backstory. I'll run down what it is, what it isn't, and kind of where it's going from here. So I ordered this through Sweetwater back in August of 2022 through my buddy Aaron that used to work there. I knew it was going to be about 12 months or so. 11, 12 months is what they quoted me originally. In that time, my buddy Aaron quit. He introduced me to Dave Cody, who's become a good buddy of mine now, who also works at Sweetwater. So he's my new sales engineer, and I've got to give it to him. He's been taking care of me this entire time because the Gibson Bozeman shop kept going back and forth. Hey, this will get delivered in September. Oh, nope, it got pushed back to October. Oh, hey, now it's going to be end of August. Oh, nope, sorry, it's going to be middle of November. And this kind of back and forth thing on, something I put a lot of thought into of all the guitars that I've owned over the years and what I like, what I don't like. I put a lot of thought into how I wanted this guitar to be. So I went through all that, and finally this February of 2024, I get the call that it came in. So immediately, as soon as I saw the pictures, I knew some things were wrong. But, I kept talking and we said, all right, well, maybe I can make it work. Maybe I can live with a few things that weren't 100% what I wanted. But it's finally here. I've been waiting so long. Let's check it out. So I get it in hand, and I've had it for a couple weeks now, but I can't keep it. So, what are the things that Gibson did right? So what they did right, this is based off a J185. So 16-inch lower bout, small jumbo, but it is rosewood back and sides. And also this is an Adirondack top. So I had them remove the Maltese crosses. Adirondack top is not typical to a J185, nor is the rosewood. The bridge and fretboard are also ebony. Slight change. I requested no fret markers at all. I kind of wanted the really small micro dot inlays, but they weren't offering them, so I said, you know what? Let's just leave it plain. I did ask for the abalone rosette along with the purfling around the edge, which again looks beautiful. No pick guard. I wanted to see everything. That's about on the good side. So also in the notes when I ordered it, ebony fretboard, no marking, no inlays, and I requested some figuring in the ebony. Well, there's no figuring in the ebony, again, something I can kind of live with, maybe. Here's the big two. So I asked for the vintage Gibson script logo, similar, and I quote, similar to that of an Advanced Jumbo, which was the only one currently in their lineup that had this style of old script logo. So somebody during the build took that to mean I wanted the entire headstock like an Advanced Jumbo. So that's why the split diamond inlay is in the headstock. Now again, I looked into having that removed by a luthier, pretty extensive work. Again, maybe something I could kind of live with. So the other specification that I requested for was 1 11/16 nut. I don't have the biggest hands. I like doing some crazy chords. Most guitars that I've found with 1 3/4, which is why I don't own any at the moment, Gibson nut width, is fine, but as soon as we get into long scale, then some of them get a little bit uncomfortable for me just because of that little bit extra I have to stretch my hands. So again, J185 is a short scale, kept it short scale, but for me, that narrower nut width would really make it a little bit more comfortable. They didn't do it. It's a standard Gibson nut width. The other thing I put in the notes was, along with 1.11/16 nut width, the neck carve I requested to be thin, similar to, what did I quote? Similar to a 1968 Hummingbird. You know, the typical vintage late 60s, narrow nut width, super slim neck guitars. At the time when I ordered this, I had a 68 Hummingbird. I now currently actually have a 68 Country Western. Same thing. Those are real thin necks, fast playing. The nut width at 1.9/16 on those is a little narrow for me, but again, I'm paying for it, so I want to get what I want to get. Well, the neck carve is large, not even the slim taper, maybe the outside limits of what they would consider a slim taper. Honestly, this is more similar to the 1960 fixed bridge Hummingbird or an SJ200 standard. Definitely not that slim taper like my Southern Jumbo. That's got a super slim taper, really nice. That was kind of what I was picturing when I ordered this. So again, it didn't work out the way I had hoped. And of course, really disappointed in Gibson as a brand. Not a single, oh, hey, sorry we messed this up. I asked them, hey, can you just put a new neck on it? And they pretty much said no, because I love the sound of this guitar. I love the sound. It's deep, it's rich, it's piano-like, and that's what I was looking for. But I'm not going to pay what I was quoted to pay for something that didn't come into the specifications that I requested. So, this is going back in a couple of days, and I'm actually going to be shopping for a Martin. Possibly D41, J40, D35. I'll play a few others, see what I like. And I know they all have 1 3/4 nuts. But might as well give it a try, right? So I'm really, really disappointed for somebody who has ordered a lot of Gibson guitars lately. Last 3 or 4 years, it's been quite a bit. And it's nothing against Sweetwater. Kind of just annoying that they only have so much power, being the in-between between Bozeman and the end user. And it's just an overall really disappointing experience. So, and again, to top it off, the icing on the cake is they said, yep, send it back. We'll have to start from scratch, rebuild another guitar. You can wait another 12 to 18 months, which is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, this, I'm going to play through, the kind of stuff that I normally play through so you can hear what I'm talking about, which is how much I like this guitar. But I'm also doing it for myself to be able to go back and listen to later, probably in another year, when version 2.0 comes to me. And I'm just hoping it sounds like this one sounds, which I know is a big ask, but I'll be pretty disappointed if it doesn't. Anyway, let me know what you think of the tone. Again, I've got the TLM 103 up here, running into the SSL 2 directly into the Zoom 8QN camcorder. I did throw the SE ribbon, the Voodoo VR2, in the mix too, but it's turned down quite a bit just to give it a little bit more rounder of a sound, I guess. Anyway, let me know what you think. Well, there's a little sound sample. Let me know what you think. Would you keep it? Would you send it back? Again, most people that I've talked to have all said, nope, not right, send it back. But I've wanted it for so long. It just kills me. Anyway, hopefully one of the Martins I play on coming up when I head down there will sound close to this good. So, anyway, as always, if you've made it this far, I do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll catch you in the next one.